Hello everybody, my name is Kazu. Nice to meet you. This is my daily challenge, speaking English for 30 minutes. Speaking English for 30 minutes straight, using TOEFL style questions. No script, just spontaneous answers. Let's get started. Yeah, I'm really sleepy. I'm really sleepy. 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 So review time. If I had gotten one more question right. Oh, so yeah, I scored over 900 on the TOEIC test, but at this time. But last time I got a 895. So in TOEIC test, each question has 5 points. So if I had gotten one more question right, I could have gotten over 900 last time, but I failed. So if I had gotten one more question right, and I'm inferior to them, so I have lots of friends, and some of them are really smart, so they but it seems they easily get over 900 on the TOEIC test, and quicker than I did, like for half of the year. I took 2 years, whole 2 years, but some of them just get some of them got high score with like half of a year. So they are really smart. Then I said I'm inferior to them, but I did make an effort. Yeah, I did make efforts to get this score. Yeah. So early last year. I forgot why I did. I forgot I said this early last year. In June 2 years ago. Yeah, I don't know how I combine like the name of the month and years ago. So in June 2 years ago, I got 875 points on the TOEIC test, and I made the same mistakes from the last two, right? I made the same mistake 2 times in a row. At the second test and third test. So that time I ran out of I run out of time with 5 questions left. So that's why I couldn't get my ideal score, which means over 900. But I didn't fix this problem. I just ignored this. That's why I made the same mistakes 2 times in a row. Then the last time I fixed that problem. Then finally I got a score of over 900, 915. Yeah. By the way, today is day 58. Still 58. So 307 days left. 307 days left. Oh my gosh. 700. Yeah, 307 days. I have to do this. 307 times more. I have to do this 307 times more. I'll do that. I'll accomplish this challenge. I mean, even no one sees this channel, like, I don't care. Like, it's alright if I finish this challenge. I can prove that I can do what I promise. So, and I will proceed with the next step. Is it right? I have to put the with, right? We can proceed with the second step. Oh, yeah, GPT says it's natural and correct. So I can proceed with the second step. If I finish this challenge, maybe this challenge is, meaningless, but I mean, definitely my English speaking skills has been improving. Yeah, definitely. Like, I couldn't talk like this in the beginning. So I admit this is efficient in order to improve your speaking skills too. Yeah. So let's go to the questions. Are drones helpful or dangerous? I think drones are helpful. The main reason is that you don't need the what was that? The power of human resource. Manpower. See, yeah. So the primary reason is that drone, if we use drones, we don't need manpower to move something. I mean, like manpower. Manpower. Human resources, talent, personnel. Human resources. Labor force, workforce. Yeah. So I don't know what I want to say. Wait a minute. I cannot remember this song's name. Manpower, labor force, manpower, manpower. Are drones helpful or dangerous? Are drones helpful? The primary reason I think drones are helpful, the primary reason is that drones, if we can use drones, we don't need manpower to convey something. Is this sentence correct? If we can use drones, is it? Well, I don't know the spell of drone. Okay, drone. If we can use drones, we don't need manpower to convey something. Convey something. Is this correct? If we can use drones, we won't need manpower to transport things. Convey something. If we can use drones, we won't need. If we can use drones, we won't need manpower to transport things. Right now, we use labor force and trucks, cars, to transport things. However, if we can use drones, we don't need we don't need the labor force, cars, fuels, and so on. So using drones can save lots of resources, so it is really helpful. Another reason is that using drones reduces traffic jams. This is because we use drones instead of trucks or cars, and use the sky load, not traffic load. The number of cars would decrease. So using drones also helps to reduce traffic jam. Using drones helps to reduce traffic jams. Using drones helps to reduce traffic jams. It's correct. It is correct. Right answer. It is right answer. It is the right answer. I've heard this serif in traffic train spotting. Yeah, train spotting. It's the right answer. Next question. Should cars be fully electric? I don't think cars should be fully electric. The main reason is that you can refill gasolines to cars immediately. Although, can I use that? Can I say that? Although, battery cannot be refilled immediately. It's a pain to check my sentence every time. It's a pain. What was that? You can refill gasoline to cars immediately, though battery cannot be refilled quickly. You can refuel a car with gasoline quickly, but you can't recharge a battery as fast. Gasoline. You can refuel. You can refuel a car with gasoline quickly, but you can't recharge a battery as fast. Okay, I'll memorize this sentence. You can refuel a car with gasoline immediately, but you can't recharge a battery as fast. You can refuel a car with gasoline quickly, but you can't recharge a battery as fast. You can refuel a car with gasoline quickly, but you can't recharge a battery as fast. Yeah, so anyway, I don't come up with another reason why cars shouldn't be fully electric. So the main reason is that you can refuel a car with gasoline quickly, but you cannot recharge a battery as fast. If you go to if you want to go to really far destination, like you have to drive whole day, in the situation like you have to drive whole day, so in that situation you have to refuel your car with gasoline. But if your car is electric car, you have to wait longer. If you have to wait to recharge the battery longer, then then longer than, and you have to wait to recharge your car longer than the gasoline one kinda, I don't know. Yeah, so it's not completely efficient. Sometimes it's cumbersome. Another reason is that oils are still oils are utilized for business. So if all cars, if cars are fully electric, if cars in the every car in the world is fully electric, the companies that make money by using fuels or oils would be bankrupt. So yeah, when it comes to economy, needs of fuels is essential. I don't think I answered this very well, but yeah. Is online learning more effective than classroom learning? I don't think online learning is more effective than classroom learning. This the main reason is that I think online learning is not far real than is not real. I think online learning is far from the reality. Far from the reality. This is because if you do online learning, you just use display and your opponent, I mean, not opponent, like okay, the other person, like you just only use the display, and the other person is just 2-dimension. But in real, the other person is 3-dimension, and you can touch the other person, and you can feel their smell, and you can feel you can smell the other person's scent, and the other person's motion, and other person's the other person facial expression. But online learning, the other person is just 2-dimensional. You can't feel every detail. So it is really different from the reality. And reality is everything. So if you really practice really hard using online lessons, but definitely there is difference between online lessons and practical situation. So you have to you will realize the gap between them in practical situation, and online lessons cannot fill that gap, but classroom learning can fill that gap because it is closer to the reality. Thank you so much. Bye bye.